Hello everyone, my name is Nomis and welcome to First Feudal. This is a new game for the channel. Just picked it up in the Steam store. I believe this came out a couple months ago in November. It is a strategy survival medieval themed game. Top down, kind of similar to RimWorld, I suppose, if you had to make a comparison. So I thought this would be a pretty cool game for us to try out, show you guys, see what you think. Let me know what you think down below, as always, in the comments. Let's go ahead and start a new game and we'll see what this is all about. I have played a few hours just to kind of get the ropes, so the first episode isn't too painful for you guys. We're going to name our dynasty Nomis. Alright. There are some different settings you can tweak here to, I guess, increase or decrease your overall difficulty. Just for the sake of our first playthrough on this, we're just gonna just keep everything kind of default here, and we'll go ahead and start a new game. Alright, here we go, guys. We are inside the world. Take a look around here so you can see what's going on. We have a pretty basic graphics-wise map here, but we do have animals around. This is our hero, our main character. We can control him with the WASD keys. We've got some cows and bulls around here. These little green things are trees that we can harvest. We got source of water down here. There should also be some mountains. Yeah, just up there you can see some mountains. So first thing off here, it's going to give us a bunch of quests to take here, just under this J tab at the bottom. So we'll go through kind of step by step how to get going here, at least as far as I've been able to pick up myself. First thing it wants us to do is build a square and open the controls tip. So let's go ahead and close this. Our building tab is over here, down at the bottom left, the B key here. So this is where we'll build everything out of. We've also got an inventory button here. So this is our character's inventory, all our inventory slots up here, plus stuff for our character like clothing and weapons. We've got strength, dexterity, constitution, I think, intelligence, and our overall happiness. Down here at the bottom, all those things are listed out, including, let's see here, we've got strength, stamina, vigor, fullness, so, or sorry, health, I should say, is the first one, not strength. So that's our overall health pool. That's pretty self-explanatory. Our stamina is how much energy we've got. If we sprint, we use up some of that stamina. It does regen after not moving for a while. Our vigor is, I guess, like how tired we are would be a good way to put it. The higher our vigor pool, the faster our stamina will regen. And our fullness, I think the higher our fullness, the faster our health will regen. Okay, so that's kind of the basics down at the bottom of our stats. Each one also kind of affects how you learn and how effective you are at different things, but I guess we'll get into that later on here. Let's go back to our building. We'll go over these other tabs later. That's kind of the basics. So we want to set up a town square somewhere. I'm thinking maybe up here. So we'll be close to the mountains so we can mine some stone. And then close to the trees for harvesting lumber. I think that's probably our best bet. Looks like there's more water over there. Let's just set it up right here. Doesn't really matter how far from the road you go, really. But yeah, let's just plop it down there. We have our peasants coming up here. We start off with 2 peasants off the bat. And this is our cart with all our supplies that we're starting off with. So we got some boiled pumpkin, we've got some steaks, we've got a couple stone axes, we got a stone pitchfork, a stone sickle, stone hammer, stone pick. So each of these tools is going to be specific to doing different tasks. If we click on our peasants here, I don't think we can actually control them at the moment. Maybe later on we'll be able to control them, but essentially here we can give them different professions for what we want them to do work-wise. So I'm going to have these guys just start off as being woodcutters, since we have 2 stone hatchets there. So they can go off and they'll just do the work that you've assigned to them automatically. The other thing it wanted us to do here after building the square was opening up the controls tip. Now over here, this question mark under K, this is like the encyclopedia. So for learning all the different aspects of the game, this is where you would come to. It just wants us to look at the controls here, just telling us WASD, all that good stuff. You can switch weapons with Q, you can run with Shift, you can change the speed of the game with F1 to F4, all the basic stuff, but I'm gonna do my best to teach you guys what's going on here. So we got our first quest completed. Let's go back here, we'll get a reward of a copper sword. So let's go ahead and claim that. And our next quest here is to assign any profession to the peasants, which we've already done. We can claim that reward, get 10 hide, 5 wool. Let's go ahead and get that reward. If you guys want me to kind of go step by step and read everything through here, we can always come back in another video and do that. Or you guys can just pause the video as well. Anyway, moving on here, we got a few things in our inventory as a reward. So let's open up our inventory here. We got a copper sword, which, let's see here, durability 195 compared to the club that we've got, durability 100, attack speed 1.2, damage 29, damage 23 for the club, so it's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and switch that out. And we've got these hides and wool. We'll put that in with the rest of our supplies here. I think I'll drop off this club as well. One of the peasants can use it if we need to draft them once some bandits come, which they will come. We actually got a third peasant here. So we're going to put them on builder status. And we'll set up some things for them to build here. So off the bat, I'm going to set up one sleeping bag here, which is going to use, I'll show you again here, 10 hide and 5 wool. Everyone will need to sleep at some point. They will get tired. So let's go ahead and build a sleeping bag. Maybe just off the front here. Yeah, just go right there. So this guy will go grab supplies from the cart and then start building the sleeping bag there. The next task they want us to do here is build a joiner's workbench, which is essentially like a carpenter's workbench, and start producing some planks. The overall goal of this game, as far as I can tell, is beyond just surviving, is to like build like an actual functioning city. So we start off pretty modestly here, but eventually we'll be able to build more and more things and like set up walls and towers and defenses. So far we can make a wooden chest, we can make the sleeping bag, we can make a stone quarry. Over in our production tab, this would be like our crafting benches. We can do a kitchen, so for making food, a workbench for tools, pretty self-explanatory, workbench for light armor, workbench, this is the joiner workbench, this is the one that needs us to build right now, and then a workbench for weapons. There's also a defense tab here, which we don't have any items researched yet, and then decor items as well for like increasing the desirability of our little town site. So let's go ahead and put down joiner's workbench, and I'm just going to put it right down by the trees here. I think maybe just like right here. So we'll have our builder go over there and start building that, and we'll take a look at some of these other tabs here. So this F here, this farming one, once we have the ability to plant crops, that'll all show up here. This is our kind of our science tab, I guess you would call it, like our research tab. So once we've kind of got 300 points in woodworking, it'll unlock either this washing and soaking, this stone processing, or this wooden house research. We can pick one of those, and then every time we kind of max out the points in one of these, it'll unlock the next connecting research option, as far as I can tell. So we got research for production, we got research for our equipment. So this is where we learn like how to make armor and different weapons, and then supply as well. So we're starting off with cooking. Once we level that up, then we'll be able to like research milking or planting different crops here. What else did it want us to do here? Start producing planks. Alright, so let's go over to our joiner bench here. Production queue is empty. We can currently make wooden sticks, planks, and wooden bowls. We'll go ahead and start making some planks here. Similar control setup to RimWorld, where we can craft X amount or craft until you have X amount. So we're going to craft until we have, we'll say like 20 to start off here. Close that off. Now no one is going to be working on this yet because no one's in that profession. So we're going to take this builder guy, put him on down to artisan. So this is processing resources, including preparing food and production buildings. So once we switch him over to artisan, he's going to drop off his hammer there, his building hammer. And then he's going to grab some wood, bring it over to the bench here, and start making some planks. Now, one other thing I want to do is just put a chest right beside our bench here, and we'll just store all our wood in there. So we'll get that built. I'm going to turn this guy who's sleeping right now into a builder, so when he wakes up he can build that. Auto save here. Alright, so looks like he's made all the planks we told him to. We could just assign some more tasks for him here. So we will need some sticks later on, so let's just make some of those, and let's make some more planks as well. Alright, our wood chopper is doing good down here. They have like an energy pool. I don't know if we can see that right now, really. Yeah, once we click on them, they got like their health bar up top and then an energy pool, blue underneath, or stamina. So like when the guy is chopping wood, he'll eventually get tired and he'll have to take a break. Alright, let's go back to our quests here. We'll redeem our reward, 100 points of science in woodworking. So we'll get that. Let's pop over to our science tab here. So it gave us 100 points into this. So we're 2/3 of the way to unlocking, I guess, the first level of woodworking. Let's check out our next quest here. So it's telling us that we can research any science. So once we get that woodworking maxed out, then we can research something else. It also wants us to build a kitchen, so collect 10 stones and build a kitchen. So in order to collect stones, we're going to need a stone quarry. So let's go ahead and set this up. This is why I want it set up over by this area here, the mountain. So we'll build that there. This guy should go over and get that built. Let's take a look at this guy. So you can see his stamina regenning there at the bottom. It's a pretty small bar, but so it's regen now. He'll start chopping. His stamina will start going down. Kind of cool. Alright. Let's see, what else we need to focus on doing here. Let's take a look at some of the other production benches. So this is the kitchen that they want us to build. So we could put this down right now. The yellow kind of area around it is how much light is going to be given off by the campfire. So we'll see that on the kitchen here, and then eventually we'll be able to make a bonfire. It'll have the same kind of look. I assume we'll be able to do torches. It'll have the same kind of look there as well. Let's put our kitchen maybe on this side. Put it right there. And I think we will put a chest over here as well, so we can store food supplies. Let's go over to our chest, and we can set different filters for this. So we can set like an overall filter here, or there's filters for weapons, tools, clothing and armor, resources, or food stuff. I'm just going to go general, option 6 here, or template 6. So this will just deselect all these ones, and then just select like lumber, planks, all the wood items. So we'll go ahead and save that. The artisan has nothing to do here, so I'm going to set him to be a miner. Oh, no, he's going to go do some work. Okay, maybe once this guy's done building this chest, we'll send him to be a miner. So we do need 10 stone to finish this kitchen area. So this guy's just transferring items over to this chest here from our cart. So there's no more wood items here. Alright, so let's take this guy, set him to miner. So go pick up a pickaxe from there, and he'll start mining. Let's set you to warrior hunter. Alright, so he's going to go pick up a club, and now he's going to go, since there's no hostiles in the area, he's going to go out and find some animals to hunt. So, see, he's going down, he's going to start beating that sheep to death. They drop a little loot sack, and inside the loot sack would be like wool and hides, meat, that kind of stuff. So we'll let him do that. This tab here, the V, we can see all the kind of details of our villagers, or our peasants. We got next settler coming inbound in less than a minute. We can set edicts here. So I think, yeah, so like for warrior hunters here, this is like where like the general rules of different professions is set. So right now the hunting, in this case, he's only going to be hunting wild mature animals. He's going to loot the remains. And distance of aggression, this would be if there's a hostile in the area, how far away they'll go to attack them. I haven't really played around too much with this, so I'm not sure exactly how it all works, but I think this just tells us like how many tools we have. Oh, so this is just overview of resources in general. Okay. Alright, so here's our newest guy here. I am going to set him to builder, so we should have some stone now. And I think we should build a second bed. Now, this guy should be coming back with some more supplies. Alright, so he doesn't have any wool, but he does have a lot of hides. Let's set up a blueprint for another bed here. So they can start building that once they have all the wool on hand. I also want to build a tool workbench, because eventually our tools will wear out. So let's make a tool workbench. We'll just put that maybe up here. And alright, we have a new science available for researching. So I guess that means we leveled up our woodworking. Yeah, so we got all 300 XP there. So that unlocks these three options. I think we want to do stone processing next, because I know one of the quests coming up is going to be to make these obelisks. So let's go ahead and research that one. That'll also unlock ordinary quarry and the table for the mason. Now, it is very dark at night. I think there are different phases of the moon, too. So we got kind of the status of what time of day it is down here. I think we're probably going to have the first raiders soon as well. If it goes like anything like my previous attempts at this game. Alright, so we're pretty hungry here. You can see our wellness down at the bottom. And we're also getting a little bit tired. So let's go ahead and eat a few steaks. Get our hunger filled up there. We'll have to focus on getting more food here pretty soon. Go to our kitchen, which is now built. You can see we got a little bit of light cast off from the fire there. Let's go ahead and we'll tell them to make... Let's do some of this stew. We'll say make 2 stew. We'll tell them to make some porridge, because we'll recruit someone to be a farmer. so they can go get wheat. So we can make some porridge there, and then we'll just do a few steaks on hand at all times. There. Okay, let's set this guy to farmer. So he's gonna go around and collect plants now. I want to make sure we have enough food here, so I don't want to starve to death. Alright, and we actually have this second bed up now. So if we want to rest our character, because he is kind of tired, we just go up to the bed, click on it, he'll start sleeping, and then our vigor will start to replenish here at the bottom. Let's go to this one here, this chest, and we'll set this up just for food. So that should be this one. Everything else is deselected. Let's save that. So they'll take all the hide and wool out of there and dump it in here. I might actually want another chest here too for our food. Let's set up another chest. We'll space it out a bit so they can still get by. Okay, so what do we need here still for our tool workbench? Can't really tell. Are those sticks? I think those are sticks. So we should set this guy maybe to... Oh, his axe broke. So that's why he can't... Oh no, this guy's the farmer. No, this guy's a woodcutter. I don't know why he had all those pumpkins on him. But let's set him to artisan. So he can make us some more sticks. And then we can finish this workbench up here. Our miner is busy mining away here. Is this guy still hunting food? Let's take him off that. Let's just put him on builder. I think we have enough meat right now. Don't want to completely decimate the animal population quite yet. So he should go over, yeah, start making this. No, what's he doing? Not sure what he's doing. He's just grabbing materials, I guess. Oh, okay, we have our first attacker inbound, so let's get our guy up here. To switch between like strategic mode and like I don't know, battle mode, you just hit tab. So right now we can't swing our weapon at all. Once we switch over to battle mode, we can go ahead and swing our weapon. I love the battle music, like rock and roll battle music in the medieval time. It's kind of funny. All right, so it looks like we got one peasant here. And yeah, once your hero dies, like, that's game over. So we want to make sure we don't lose our hero. He's carrying some grapes and a pitchfork. We'll take that back. Sometimes they're carrying, or they're wearing like different armors. Right now, the armor that we have is pretty basic, just rags, no real protection at all. So we did lose about a third of our health there, but it is starting to regen. Let's just drop off these items in there. We've got lots of hides. What we might want to do... Oh, we got a couple quests completed here. So let's get our reward for doing the kitchen. We get some seeds and 5 wheat. So let's grab that. For doing the science one, we got 1 point of intelligence. Get that. Our food one is done as well. We made stew. We killed a cow or sheep. We got pumpkin or wheat. So let's get 150 points of science in basic cooking. And so we got a bunch of new quests here. Happiness. Increase settlement size to 10 inhabitants. That should probably take us a while. Make an ordinary quarry. Collect clay, build 3 obelisks. There's the obelisks quest. That's why we want the stoneworking. Plant a farm, tame 2 animals. Build a workbench for tools and produce 5 of any tools. Okay. So let's go over to our tool workbench. I should give that guy a task to build something. So I'm going to want to have at least one axe on us at all time. Pretty much just one of all these weapons, or all these tools at any time. So let's do that. Not too concerned about the pitchfork. We'll do the sickle though. And then we can make a torch. May as well make some torches. Let's do 2 torches. Alright. So, is this... No, I need to switch this guy from artisan to armorer. Then he'll work on the tool bench. Let's set up something else for this guy to build. The stone quarry? No, we have that one. We want an ordinary quarry, or a simple... Yeah, ordinary quarry. So I think we can get clay from this one. So we'll just put it like right beside this one. Actually works out perfectly right there. Alright, so I think everyone is working here. Where's our other guy? Is he out getting the farmer guy? Where is this guy? Not sure where this guy is. I think he's out getting plants and stuff. Of which we already have a lot, so let's actually change his job to maybe a woodcutter. Yeah, I think he probably has a bunch more. Oh no, he actually doesn't have anything. I think he dropped it all off here. Yeah, quite a few steaks. Or meat there, I should say. Alright, so we want to set this one up with the same options as the other food crate. Go ahead and save that. We do need a mason table. Right? So let's set up the mason table. We'll put that just by the mountain here. Probably make most sense. Just do it maybe up here. So let's do that there. And we'll do a chest behind it. Keep everyone busy here. So I think this guy's... Is he still building some tools, or did we get them all built? No, he still needs to build some stuff. I think he's just going around getting materials right now. Or he's moving stuff around here. Does not have enough resources. Alright, well. What are we missing here? Probably sticks. Let's set him over to artisan. Alright, this other guy is sleeping. He's our builder. Well, things are going pretty good so far. Pretty good. Ways to go there before we get the next level for anything. Stone tools is a ways to go as well. Cooking is over halfway. The sooner we can get that done, the better. Yeah, lots of food here. We do need... Well, I guess once this guy's done doing all this carpentry stuff, then he can start cooking our other meals. This guy go back to bed? No. Where's our builder? Oh, he's up there. Doing good. I might actually send my guy to bed too, since no one else is sleeping. Alright, so it looks like he's built everything he could. Or is he still gonna go do some stuff? No, I think he's done all he could. So let's send him, make him a artisan as well for now. You haven't cooked all the things you can cook, have you? Oh, I guess we have 4. No, where's all our steaks? Yeah, we have 15. All right, let's tweak this around. Do we have any of these boiled pumpkin meals? We have 1. We do have some pumpkins though, right? Yeah, so maybe let's add boiled pumpkin to the list here. to 5. Because this boiled pumpkin plus the meat, we can make the stew out of. If we get wooden bowls, we can make bouillon. Let's add that to the list here. Some wooden bowls. We'll do 10. Just want to make sure we're keeping everyone busy here. Alright. Let's go eat. Have another couple steaks. Alright. What else can we cook here for this guy? Still need more stone. Can I set you to be a miner, maybe? Stone pick. Set that up there. Do 2 stone picks, maybe? You guys go work on that. I kind of want another miner. Or are we out of wood? Why are they not working? Oh, we got lots of wood. Got lots of sticks. Ah, we probably don't have any stone. Is there any stone on the ground here? No. Oh, we have lots of stone down here. Oh, armor. That's why. Okay, armor. There we go. Let's move this up the list, maybe? No, they're both working now. I know some of the requirements are a little. I guess it's because we do have quite a bit of extra food laying around, so they're not. It's not a huge priority for them, maybe. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay, I think I can drop this stuff off. Don't need that on me. And it looks like we've got a pretty good start here. I need someone to finish building this, though. Let's take our woodcutter, put him into a builder. So we need that ordinary quarry fixed, or not fixed, but finished. So we can start mining for clay, because we need clay to finish this table here. Looks like we also need another bed, too. So let's do one more bed here. Oh, nope, not that. Keep our builder busy. And let's fast forward a bit here. So everything's a bit slow in this game. Might have another attacker soon as well. Armor has nowhere to put his stuff. Okay. Let's put a chest out here. That can be just for equipment. Yeah, we need this clay. I don't know if I can turn this stuff off. I can set priority. So if we set this priority, increase it, will they go to that one first? I haven't really played around with the priority stuff, so I'm not sure how that all works. Quest complete. There we go. 5 tools. So we got 100 points of science into stone tools. Let's get that. We need to collect clay and make the obelisks. I've not got that yet. Now the farming and the animal stuff, we're going to need to research that down here. So once we get the cooking, we can research one of these for the farming stuff. The animals allow us to tame and milk cows. Yeah, so this one, I guess. I think we'll do the crops first and then animals. But that's what we would need to do to finish that quest. I think we should also be building a workbench for weapons. Okay. That's going to be kind of important. So let's put that up here. Right there. New science available for researching. What did we get? Alright, another one here. So, another one for woodworking, I guess. So we could do wooden houses, or we could do washing and soaking. So that would unlock making leather and stuff. And different material, like cloth materials. It might be good for making armor. Let's do that. Alright, these guys have no work. Let's set you to miner. So we want to focus on mining for a bit here. And you know what? We are at over half hour, so I think we might be good for the first episode of First Feudal. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think it's a pretty fun game. I would like to know what you guys think down below. Should we do a full-out playthrough of this game? I'm down. I'll give my vote right away. I'm down. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe. Stay tuned for more First Feudal, more Project Zomboid, more RimWorld, more games in general here on Nomis Plays. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, I'll talk to you all later.